Hey, what's up from the ashes? Welcome, YouTubers. I got a PlayStation 4 here that is a special edition Batman. I love my Batman, so guess what's wrong with this one, you guys? This is pretty cool actual game console here. This one's I would take it one of the first generation Xboxes that were custom built ones. GPU revolt? No, don't say that. I believe it would be APU, which I believe that's what it's called. APU would be the GPU and CPU all intertwined in one chip. But I don't know. We're gonna check for it. First thing I check before plugging them in is HDMI port. So what we'll do is I'll move the microscope up here a little bit over the table. What we'll do is have a look at it. So we're just going to take a look at the port here. I'll switch over. I might have to turn it down a little bit there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So we have that. Let's bring this out just a little bit more. Sounds like something rattling around in there too. Okay, I'm going to turn that down a little bit more. So you can see some type of gunk on there. Doesn't look mashed. Looks like some dirt on the actual. My sinuses are messing with me. Sorry about that, but looks like some dirt actual on the port. So what we'll do is just clean that off and we'll plug it in, see if we get video signal. So most likely somebody has a dirty HDMI port. So I'm gonna grab a toothbrush here. Damn. Alright, so I'm gonna take some rubbing alcohol and just basically clean the port out. I definitely don't want to put that in my test unit or my test ports. Yeah, I don't think I've ever cleaned out a HDMI port. I'm just so used to replacing them all the time. So let's bring this back out here again. Have another look at it. It's like it's got some grime on it. I might just go ahead and replace it, but I mean, you can see, look at that. That's removed from it. I mean, look at that. I don't know what the heck that is, but I got some more of it off. I mean, you can see it's layered on there. I mean, I don't know. See? Like, what is that? That is crazy. Never seen that on the HDMI port. See, this person needs a new HDMI plug for sure. Not the port. And it's like super glue or something, I don't know. Alright, that should be good enough. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that crap is. Alright, so I mean, the toothbrush won't even get it up, which is kind of crazy if you ask me. Alright, let's plug this in. It's always good to check that stuff before you plug it in, because then you're just going to be messing up one of your plugs or your HDMI cord. So we're just plugging it in. If we can find the plug. Alright, we'll see if we get video. And we got video. So I'm going to wiggle this port around to make sure. But But says cannot start the PlayStation and need controller. So I'm gonna grab a controller here. Yeah, it's kind of nice to actually have some easy repairs, if that's what it is. Alright, so plus controller, it said cannot connect a USB storage device that contains the update file. Reinstall version 5.0. Really? So it has a software issue because either they didn't shut it down right the proper way, or they tried restoring the software. USB device is not connected, so okay. So I'm gonna need a USB stick. I have to go to the PlayStation store here, or not the store, but download the software. Let's see. I don't know. It should have the software on here, but maybe not. Yeah, remember if I was having an issue with that actual thumb drive itself. So we'll see if it picks it up. Wow, that's on some pretty low firmware right there. Well, I don't know. It's 5.03. Update. Let's see. Alright, so alright, so I'm downloading the full update. That's 4.39 megabytes, which that's not the full system software, I don't believe. No, it's not. That looks a little better. It's almost a gig. It's 992 megabytes. Alright, so something's obviously wrong with that, so I'm gonna pop a USB thumb drive in the computer. Alright, so I'm going to format it FAT32. So this is going to be a while, I guess. It says, alright, we got that formatted. Three minutes. And you're just going to create a folder on the actual thumb drive, just PS4 folder, and then inside that folder you're going to click on that one, double click on it, and then in that side that folder you're going to create a file called update. And these are all going to be capital letters too, so make sure you do capital letters if somebody hasn't done this before. So that's what I'm going to do right now. The thumb drive that you formatted FAT32. So I'm just going to create a new folder, name that one PS4, all capitals, then double click on it, and then create a new folder in that one called update. And that's all going to be capital letters too. So you're going to wait till your file gets done. Wish I had another camera on the actual screen to show you guys. But running low on camera, so. So what's Chad up to tonight actually? Yeah, from the Ashes. Open broadcaster on the same. I can't capture the screen because I don't got a capture card. You would need a capture card, which I don't have a capture card. So basically I would have to have another camera pointed at the screen. Just to show you the display. I can show you the computer, I guess, the desktop, yeah, downloading the file and stuff, but they have the instructions right on the PlayStation 4 site. Also, with the monitor, you know, you need a capture card because I'm displaying the video off the actual system itself onto a screen. So I would need another camera or a capture card. Hope that answers what you were saying. Alright, so that's done downloading. Obviously I already got this file here, so copy. Make sure this file you're putting there is named right too after you paste it in there from your downloads. Because it can rename it, especially if you have one or two in there. Like I have a file 2, so that means I already have this file but named the same. So what I'm going to do is actually remove the 2 or the 1, and it's just going to be PS4 all capitals. So it's going to be PS4 update all capitals and then period PUP. So PS update or PS4 update period PUP. That's gonna take a couple of minutes, or at least a minute. Alright, so that's done copying over. I'm gonna sit there and rename it. So I have a 2 in there. That's good. So you can eject it now. And you know what kind of sucks is you're gonna lose all your data unless you're signed up to the PlayStation Network. Oh wow, 5 o'clock in the morning, huh? How far are you? Alright. I'm in Wisconsin, so we're gonna wait for this to reboot. God, my sinuses, man. Alright. You're in the UK? Must be nice over there. What's the temperature like? like 41 raining here. Feels like 33 degrees. That's Wisconsin weather for you there. Alright, now it says connect the controller. It's going to look for the update file. Press OK. It's in safe mode. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Yeah, I guess we're supposed to have rain for the next couple days, so. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, 44. About the same temperature here. Yeah, like, I don't know what you guys think about the chat that replays the chat of what you guys type in chat on the YouTube. I kind of like that feature now, because, you know, before you'd be, people would be playing live videos and, like, looking at the live streams, they don't know what people are saying, which is a good thing, I think. Might be horrible for some trolls or something like that. I want to know what's the new camera option on YouTube Live. I don't know what that's about. I gotta check into that. Seems it says new feature on there for live stream. Alright, so now it's going to, all user data is going to be deleted, which kind of sucks. But I mean, this is a pretty simple forward repair. Like, there's no play in this USB port, so just make sure the customer does not use the same HDMI port that they used. Either purchase a new one, or I'll sell them one. Either way, but. Preferably sell them one, but so it's probably the bad HDMI port prior, so they were using it on other game consoles. You could see, if you go back in the video, you could see kind of scratch marks around the HDMI port, so they're blindly plugging it in, and that's what a lot of people do. They blindly plug the HDMI port in the back of the game console, damaging the port itself, and that's why we see, as a repair community, we see a lot of ports being replaced by a lot of shops, and it's just has to do with, you know, people, the angle of the system, how they put it, and it confuses people. If it was flat in the back, actual flat in the back, you know, they could have curved this and made it flat in the back. And especially for how the air rises, you know, upwards like that at an angle. Which I guess maybe that's more fuel fit or heat resistance. I don't know. Can't really tell you that. So I was analyzing the update file for the installation of the file for the PlayStation 4 here, so and then I'll automatically reinstall the software here. So this is basically an easy repair because there's no play, there's no interruption. So what I'll do is after this I'll put it through its test, the test options that I do. Maybe I'll go over that in a video at some point. And actually putting the game console under load and stuff like that to make sure it doesn't shut off or yellow light, whatever you call it. So a pretty boring stream, I guess, but yeah, maybe I'll start. I got a couple uh, MacBooks to work on too, so I gotta sit there and do a reball. I already got chip removed off the actual board, so what I'll do is actually put the chip on there after wicking up the pads. Wicking up the pads. Wicking up the pads. Yeah, well, you can't get a win for yourself? What do you mean by that? You've been doing a couple repairs? No luck or what? This is like I said earlier in my other streams, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, and I don't know, for some reason the repair has been easy today. It's never like this, but I don't know. I haven't replaced the iPhone screen in a long time, so that's not my cup of tea, if you want to say. Wick it real good, wick it real good, do 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 do. Wick it real good, wick those pads. I don't know. Somebody should come out with a rap song like that. Yeah, not enough work. Yeah, you know, you have your slow times and stuff like that. I think all repair shops do. Do you own a repair shop, or do you do it out of your home, or just curious? Alright, it's rebooting the system now. Oh yeah, missing voltage. 1.1, 1.8. Yeah. That sound is just so tripped out, man. Even the PlayStation 3 or the PlayStation 2. I don't know if you remember the sound when it first started out. Pretty awesome sound, especially when it first booted up. Alright, I can set up Wi-Fi later and all that. Central. Set terms, start PlayStation. Health warnings. There we go. System is fixed. We're gonna put a disc in here. I might have to grab a disc here. Okay, I don't know what I did with games. Alright, here we go. You guys gotta love that game. I was thinking about streaming some of this, but I don't know if people probably wouldn't like that. Streaming some GTA. We're gonna make sure the DVD drive is working correctly and everything. Alright, so we got DVD recognized. Yeah, the PMIC is real close to it. I haven't even messed around with heat around those areas yet. Just only audio IC. I actually got a programmer that I'm going to be using for programming so I could take off other iPhones. And you can reprogram the chips in case you fry, or just the PMIC is, or not the PMIC, the baseband. So I'm gonna make sure the game system loads here real quick. Seems like everything's fine. But how much temperature did you use by the CPU? Any balls pop out? Any solder balls creeping out or anything like that from too much heat on the capacitors nearby or anything? That's usually a sign. Hey, what's up, TCRS circuitry? How's it going, bud? Hey Tim, how's that weather stuff going? Could use it here, it's raining. Any more mods that you're going to be adding to that, Tim? Yeah, if you don't have any solder balls going around by the, the CPU or anything popping out or anything like that, I wouldn't worry about the CPU area. Usually you'll see if solder balls pop out by the capacitors or by the chip underneath the underfill. But sometimes you can't see it, I guess. You have to just check for shorts, especially on data lines or anything like that. Hey Tim, is that the radar? That's cool. You have it mounted out outside, but does it go around in circles and stuff like that? I didn't know if I seen that in your one video. Forgot to ask you. Alright, so this is basically installing the GTA. Can you get copyrighted for the PlayStation sound? Yeah, I actually want to play. I played some GTA last night. There's a nice glitch going on the GTA 5. It's a car glitch. So if anybody has cars and they play GTA, you could I haven't been on for a while, but one of my buddies was like, "Hey, get on, get you some cars that you wanted." So if that person has that car, they could give that car to you, and you get it for free. So Nice little glitch. $30 feet. So is that 30 feet? Is that how big it's gonna be, or is that how far it's gonna go? Yeah, I was actually gonna check into that radar stuff probably a few years ago. Seemed pretty interesting. Especially you can't get no fake weather reports coming to your area, which a lot of this news stations, oh, it's gonna rain next day, and it never rains, or it's gonna snow. Oh, go up. That's how far it will go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 30 miles. Is that something you can just take portable when you go camping or anything like that? So when you shut these PlayStations off, like so you don't corrupt the data, you want to make sure you go to power settings, power options, scroll all the way down to the bottom, power options, and then go to the middle one, turn off PS4. Then you get a capture card. Get a capture card, I can show that stuff. But yeah, if I would say, Tim, if you get a chance, I would. Is that maybe something portable that you could give people? Maybe you could start selling little modules, units people could purchase and use for like camping purposes, or camping monitor, or campers, stuff like that. Yeah, do you got a lot of mountains around by you? Because I know that would interference. I remember back in the day when I lived in Vegas, uh, they would actually, the mountains would create a lot of interference with frequencies and. Oh, top on a mountain or a tower. Alright. Alright, gotcha. Yeah, but that would be a cool application. So, like, sell little module units or something like that. Give me a little idea there. Alright, so we got that system. And all that system was done, was wrong with this is just basically a dirty HDMI port. Somebody was using HDMI port and must have got like gunk in it, or got dirt from the floor or something, put it in there. It looked like super glue almost in a sense, but could go through and put thermal paste on this, but it doesn't. It's not getting hot like some of them do, so wouldn't worry about that. I looked at the back, it looks pretty clean. You could tell obviously somebody tried to attempt to take it apart, and actually they removed the tags, but they didn't remove this seal, unfortunately, for some reason. So they must have thought about it, maybe YouTubed it and thought, hey, no, I'm not gonna take it apart or something like that. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine the software side of that. Man. I got so much software stuff that I'm dealing with myself. One of the things I'm having, Tim, I don't know if, hey, Tim, did you have this problem? I've been trying to ask people in the community. Like, for some reason, my old computer, I used to be able, like my MacBook, I could be able to open board views with the or for some reason with the Windows 7 Boot Camp, I could open board views of 1.5, like older board view software to read older board views, but I guess Paul said that that created the open board view. He said that basically there's a converting file for it. I really don't know much about that, uh, but on my old computer I could open these files no problem with the older board view software. But I get error file when I try opening any other older Mac software, which is kind of strange. It's like I don't have, it says, gives me like runtime error, something like 52, I believe, 53, I can't believe. Yeah, so I can't even open older board views for some reason. Removing this board right here, but yeah, I got another one of these fun projects. I'm probably gonna do the stream here, start up in a little bit here. Let me check real quick what it would be. I think it is 820 1889. That's the board. Older board, way older, but it just, for some reason I can't even use the old board view software. And I try opening up with the new open board view and it gives issues where it says cannot open file. So I don't know. I'm lost in it. Some other people from the groups told me I gotta install some other stuff, so I'm gonna try it and see if it works. But it would be nice if you could just open the new file with the newer software, because that software Paul Daniels created is awesome software. It's way better than the old board view software. It traces everything. Gotta give him credit. So if you guys ever check him out, check his channel out, Paul Daniels. But gotta give him a shout out because he created that, helped create that software, and hopefully secretively he might be working on some Apple software like pads and stuff where we don't have to rely on ZXW tools and stuff like that, which would be pretty awesome. I would hope other people would support that. My computer is typing as I say it, really? That's cool. Oh no, I'm not. You're funny. TCRS, Tim. Yeah, dude. No, I wouldn't be fixing it, dude. I'm just like stripping parts from it, so. They actually have nice capacitors on them too. But no, I mean stripping a certain component off. I needed a board view to open it up, and it just didn't work. So that's why I would not be fixing that. This one's a little old board right here to fix, but for the 17 and the 15 inches are okay. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing a video on this one. This one I just removed the BGA chip. So I have to, of course, wick those pads. Yes, I guess you guessed it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Nope, you're off one number. Just one number, Tim. 820-2914. Yeah, so I gotta say the supplier of the chips have been pretty good too, so yeah, so basically just put the new chips on there. Yeah, I gotta wake that up. So I'm gonna take a little break here. I gotta get this board done, so I might be back for a stream. Might not. Kind of late, but gotta give something. I mean that PlayStation 4 and the iPhone, that's like too easy of repairs. Like sometimes I don't know. You don't really get repairs like that or that easy. So instead of From the Ashes, I know you haven't had no luck on that 5S that you've been working on. Tim, you having any luck lately? How about that board that you repaired the other day that it got too late? See, when you go do the streams, it gets too late, so you gotta kind of quit sometimes. Yeah, I'm thinking, it just might be that day today. A lot of people repaired a lot of stuff, and good luck. I mean, I don't know. Easy repairs are nice always, especially when you're not doing somebody else's repairs. Could be positive. A Q&A questions? Yeah. What do you mean? You're up there, Tim. Doing pretty good repairing stuff. So uh Tim, no, I don't know. I don't think you're. No, I'm not on your MacBook group. I know you created one like probably a few months ago. I was gonna check it out. I know you created one on Facebook or something. The only time I go on Facebook is like literally just post family pictures or something like that. That's about it. But the group forums. No, I'll check it out. Email me the link if you can, Tim. I'll check it out for sure. Uh, no, I'm on a couple different groups. Don't you still? You should just be able to type it in your email. Should pop up. Just type in QS period tech service. If not, I'll send you an email. But yeah, if you guys want to join or whatever, I'm gonna be back for this one. I'm gonna actually wick these pads, wick those pads, wick those pads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wick those pads and clean it up, and it's probably gonna be a really fun job. What I'll do is I'll probably be back in probably about 15 minutes or less if you guys want to join me again for the live stream here. I appreciate you guys tuning in, watching. PlayStation 4 of no video issue caused due to stuff jammed into the HDMI port or some type of gluey substance, I don't know, inside the port its actual self. So what we did is try cleaning it with toothbrush, wouldn't even clean that off. So what we did is, all right, thanks for sending. We took a toothbrush and we actually, brushed it away and tried cleaning it that way. Of course, it wouldn't take it off, so we had to take a pick and actually pick away the stuff from the person's USB, or not USB, the HDMI port being jammed in there, maybe at an angle. And I could see that happening where you're shaving off little shavings of the port at their time, maybe moving it from house to house. And you'll get that too with a lot of issues where people are actually, you got kids that are going from one father or going to their mom's house, and they're taking the game console and they're actually bringing it to house, and they're plugging it back in the HDMI port. And just by plugging in at an angle, how the PlayStation 4 is angled at an angle in the back, some people have a tendency to shave those shavings inside the actual port inside there, which would cause a no video issue after a while, plugging it in and out, taking it to their moms, their dads, their moms, their dads, their moms, their dads. So you kind of get the drift. So that's probably what that's caused from, more likely. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to the PlayStation 4 No video. If you guys get a chance, give this a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be back.